Pom pom pom. Pom. Hello everyone, you are on channel Stray and we are continue Hogwarts Legacy. This is second part. I still don't know will I play on that or not, because as I know this game is too long. I will not walk somewhere far. I will just...
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Yeah, I will just go. We'll go in order.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
I wonder where they're from.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the Ministry.
Did you see the way that
So that's how it looks like.
the sorting ceremony last night?
I can touch.
Well, I suppose... No.
I need to speak with 3 people? Like to be my bros?
Can I help you?
Yes.
Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Figgs, who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Exciting.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
What do you mean?
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a
Siebachtung.
kindred spirit.
Means walk away.
That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Why is everyone so gentle? Wow. I have so much questions actually for this universe. Like, I know it's too rare if 2 wizard, grown wizard, will get child who is not, can't do anything magically.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Why is that? You wanna tell me something? I would do it anyway.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me.
And what do I lose? Okay, so if 2 grown persons will have child without...
Might want to think that again.
it's not to me. Whoa! She tricked me. So it will have they will have child, and who doesn't have anything magically. So...
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me.
So they will give in, like, Hogwarts to maybe will find the way how to get out, like, this magic stuff, or they will give it to the normal
I wouldn't
child.
do that if I were you.
I will get out from here. So, if this child will go to the regular school, how would they protect the child would not say anything that, like, parents are wizards and whatever. So for me that should be interesting. And also last time when I was playing, they talked about academy. So this is basically like high school where you're supposed to take your degree, like university or something. But where actually like grown people works here? That's interesting. Because I didn't see too many,
I think
like,
I heard one.
sort of works.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room,
He's
I'm guessing
blind?
you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Did you suspect you would be in Slytherin? Though mermaids often appear outside.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac.
Good.
Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Because seems like I don't have my family.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was
Ominous.
all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Don't be a stranger. Introduce yourself to Emil.
Might want to think that again. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you.
Yeah. I don't know how to play anyway.
You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are.
How?
You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night.
How people
Interesting
know?
tactic on your first day,
Who am I?
taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
How people know even about dragon? I wish you had been there. We had it handled. We haven't had it handled.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
You seem to know a lot about wizard chess. Do you fly a lot?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
How does she make a time? I don't know. I don't want to ask about this wizard chess.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Goodbye.
Nice meeting you.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Okay, Professor Weasley. How it's uncomfortable. It's moving. Move. Move. Doesn't want to move anymore.
Good morning. I
Good
trust you're
morning.
ready for your first day at Hogwarts.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially
What means
as you'll
fifth
be
year?
expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
It looks like she doesn't have any glass inside those glasses.
Here you are.
And now this whole information comes inside. And I know everything. Yeah?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
He just throwed it.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Wait, here is a chest.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
This is magical stuff that she is talking me through the walls and doors, and I can hear it. Follow Professor Weasley.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Okay.
Do keep up.
Do keep up.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Collect. This statue depicts the Calpier, a sharp-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long march horse. The large Calpier ever reported is the North Ness Master in Scotland. Damn, here is so much those English, like true English words. Maybe not here, and maybe you will say that I'm just stupid, it's just like basic English. But field guide challenges are only way to okay, field guide. Ooh. This is your wizarding level XP. XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. Okay. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select challenges menu and continue. Okay. Running on Griffon. Collecting like first guide, page unlocked in collect category. New challenges you unlocked. Okay. Oh my god. Field guide progress. Wow. I will get new glasses. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Why here is so much information that... What the fuck is that? Ooh. Allows you see in dark area. Okay. Arresto momentum. It's like get arrest. Okay, we will get later to hear.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
Here is nothing. Snake comes out, it's over. What? Summon the...
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
I wanted to say that I look like Chief. Open map. You discovered the floor frames, fast travel point. You can open the map at any time, fast travel. Okay. Oh. Hogwarts is divided into the main areas. The left side is the map where students and professors live, and includes the house, common rooms, and the Great Hall. Select the... okay. Select the grand... this one. Staircase. Just down. This view you can see flow flames available on region, green flow frames. Return to the map. The right side of the map, blah 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 blah, okay. I'm just already tired of reading these manuals. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall flow for you. Travel. I wanted to take my chest. Someone give free money.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Okay.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Ooh, there is dragon.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Revelio.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about Charms class? Okay.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly
Jinxes?
useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
What exactly is Defense Against the Dark Arts?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What's Hogsmeade? Ugh.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Direct telling me go get drunk.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did,
Yep.
Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is
Really,
that there's more
nobody
to
gonna do
the story
anything
than a
without
search
that.
for belongings and an extended
Whiz.
trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now.
Yes.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig.
Speak of
Your
the devil.
ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece.
Yes.
Perfectly good
That's what I
boats
wanted
and
to say.
carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I
Chit-chat.
rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
How they are not having
Good luck today.
time
And
for
remember
classes.
to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Curious game, a little bit unstable. Surprisingly.
I've been collecting Chiz-Purple fangs the entire term.
Oh, more talking.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yeah, my bad.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now.
Which doesn't
we don't know
sound so
where
good.
this path we've embarked upon will lead.
To call woman a
It may
witch.
require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good.
Okay.
Now,
No more
as
talking about our
capable as
travel.
you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
You can track available quests from the map. Oh, and more tutorial. Tips represent main quests. Completing main quests will further the story, unlock new features and ground XP. Yeah, big ground. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirement. Bullshit. In these cases, you will need to be the required level and or have the required spell to activate the quests. Logically, new spells can be earned by completing professor's assignment or a guest rewards. Okay. Can I just... Okay.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like
Everything
you've quite
is
a day
so
ahead, with
loyal.
Classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay. Ooh, finally I can go. Quest complete. What's that? Okay. Oh. No. This door didn't want to open. Okay. We want to be wizards. So we are in Hogwarts. Where is everything look golden? Like made from golden. I don't know. Ah no, they are wizards. They just can make like and there will be everything changed. Yeah, they are not supposed to. They not even have to be like Those eyes look on me. They don't have even to be rich or whatever. They can farm a lot of money and everything. Oh, practic.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the
Leviosa.
wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
People can fly.
One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
We need to know only how to get Leviosa on the up and then just smash it to the down. Wow. We learned Levioso.
Levioso!
Levioso. Okay.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Me. So easy. You don't have to do anything. Just put your this wizard stick. Phew, everything goes away. Phew, everything goes away.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
You didn't teach me how to do Leviosa. No.
See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Okay.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me do. Good. Now, the basic cast.
I can't do anything with that.
Levioso. Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to
Fast
practice is
learning.
by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego.
She also-
You may begin.
She also made this. Protego? Protego, is this
Revelio.
No.
This should be easy.
Protego!
Protego. Complicates things.
Ooh.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Good form.
I know.
Wow.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Yeah.
Not bad
I
for a
already
beginner.
told.
You give as good as you get.
You can't be so cool.
I
Everyone
put you
will
on the
hate you.
spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of
I am
achieving
the
it,
chosen one.
and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's
all?
enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
That's all, class? Really? Okay, what? Can I talk here?
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Okay.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Leviosa.
I want to use on them. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Bad.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I have had my share of wand combat. It was okay. I will not be like play cold boy because everyone will hate me.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then.
Yeah.
Whether it's joining a secret dueling club,
Rules
or
made to
sneaking
break
into the
it.
restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Yes.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Till next time. Oh, first class.
Revelio.
Oh, I'm level 2. Wow. I'm sorry if I'm just playing too much with that.
Friend.
If I'm playing too much with that. But it's just sometimes I'm just going crazy with that and think, oh, this is just long talk, short fight. Shush. How he can make this noise when he's drinking and listening this joyful music. Oh. Why do I need to go on the stairs if there exist
Professor Ronan
those?
tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
If there exist those stairs, what's
To
moving?
get back to the lesson.
Okay. We came for another
Here,
5-minute lesson.
behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Oh.
Hello, I am Nettie.
Gryffindor and
So
Slytherin.
you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Summoning jutsu.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need
You need
of
to-
review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Ooh, Accio. Is there will be like something very hard that I wouldn't
Accio.
really like get?
That is not bad.
Yeah.
You are a swift learner.
Yeah.
I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice.
It's remember.
Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here.
I can't even copy.
Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics
Can't
down,
even
and
copy
it is an
his accent.
exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
I've been in India and I was so enjoying the accent. And when I saw him, I thought, he's Indian. And then he made those accents. Then I was like,
I've always
yeah.
found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Easy. Easy, mate.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
They don't even explain where do they get this old wood and everything from.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Splendid! Don't lose your composure. Excellent control there.
It's between 30 and 50.
That's it! Stay focused. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Okay.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Clear.
Yes, sir.
R3 to count.
What's this?
So she's doing first. She got 50. Jimmy's turn.
Accio.
Yeah.
Splendid!
Let us see this.
How she is stopping it?
That is how it's done.
That is how it's done. Perfecto.
Quite impressive.
Oh, I can walk here.
Yes!
Accio.
No, 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 no.
Happens to the best of us.
She won. Too late.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
How even more?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go! There we go.
Accio.
So she gets now 50.
Very good.
30, 50. Yeah, okay. Then I understood correctly first. Now we have to... Now we have to win. Let's take that. Okay. Brilliant. 80-80. Wow, we have here competition. Very hard competition. Damn. Ooh. Professor, she's cheating.
Accio.
Excellent control.
Okay, we're equal. At least. Kane, I didn't win anything.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Yeah, because we are equal. Once she won me, and right now I'm just equal, so that means
Class
I
is
lose.
dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
A tight game. It turns out we were evenly matched. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad you understand. I'm holding my own.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
How big is Uganda? What does Uganda look like? Is magic in... Oh.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
That's incredible. Surely magic is weaker.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Dramatic?
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Everyone's so
Of course,
friendly.
you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
A word, if you would.
Okay. Quick learner.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? And what a close match between you and Miss Onai. Invigorating.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
How do they talk so fast with each other? Do me level 3.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Yes, I am. How everyone knows about me.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
That's kind of you to say. Wasn't a challenging lesson, yeah.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
New quest available. I will go get
Revelio.
Revelio. It's somewhere down. What to do? Sorry. Can I come to professors? Level 1 lock? Ah. That I need to open doors.
I spend the entire day.
And then the werewolves join the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? It's a goblin rebellion of 17.
Is it Professor McGonagall? Oh, there is another. Okay, okay, I will do the same for you. Okay, and we will continue in the next episode. Okay, okay. So, thanks everyone for watching this video. Put like, write comment. Playlist link will be on description. Thanks for watching game and see you very soon. Bye.